Welcome to Midget AAA Hockey. Today we'll have the Southwest Cougars visiting the Pembina Valley Hawks. This is AAA Midget Hockey here. I'm Kevin Larson here with Alec Ricard. We're joined pregame with Leighton Holstein. He's sitting out with a pulled muscle from the Southwest Cougars. How are you doing, Leighton? It sucks being sitting out. Is it going to be a long injury, or you're hoping to be back in the game soon?
It should be a short term. I think probably another week, and then it should be good to go.
All right, so what are you guys coming out with an overall strategy tonight?
I think we just want to get some more shots on net and get pucks deep and just grind out a win.
Yeah. Pushing real hard on offense?
Yeah.
Now, looking at the Pembina Valley Hawks, they have a very passive offense. How do you expect to counter that?
I think just pressure hard, and just when they make mistakes, pick up and get what they don't to.
Find those little loopholes, eh?
Yeah.
So, having an injury, how is it being on the sidelines supporting your team?
It sucks being hurt. It's tough to watch your team, especially when you're losing. But I think most you could do is support your team, and if you find any way to pick up your team, I think that's what you do.
Well, like my partner here was bringing up earlier, that 1 point per game, they're probably hurting without that, eh?
Yeah.
But otherwise, solid team?
Yeah, so pretty solid team. I guess rough start so far, but I think we'll pick it up.
Oh, you got to shake it off, right?
Yeah.
So how long you been playing hockey for?
I've been playing hockey since I was 3 years old. So,
can you tell me why you joined the great sport?
It was just something I liked to do when I was little. It was just always, home to small town, so that's pretty much all there is. But it's something I love to play, and it's fun to play.
Yeah, at least you don't have to take the nets off the road for a car, right?
Yeah.
All right, so thank you, Leighton. Last question here of the day. What are you predicting for the goal? Are you predicting a win, close game, blowout?
I like to hope we get a win, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty close game.
Well, thank you for your time, Leighton. We hope all the best, speedy recovery, and we'll see you on the ice sooner rather than later. So that's Leighton Holstein with the Southwest Cougars. Southwest Cougars coming into game 3 and 8 today, and Pembina Valley Hawks are 4-4-1-1. We'll be back with a pregame show after a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Fair & Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga, and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.
Kevin Larson here with Alec Ricard. Again, we're going just minutes away from Pembina Valley Hawks playing the Southwest Cougars here in Morden, Manitoba at the Huron Window Arena. So Pembina Valley 4-4-1-1. Their offense hasn't been extremely dynamic there, Alec. Not a lot of goals, but you look at their goaltending, not a lot of goals against. Martin Gagnon, 255 goal against average. That's something that obviously is amazing. You obviously start goaltender if you have doesn't matter how good, whatever level, if your goaltender's letting stuff in. So it looks like Pembina Valley, they have a shot every game. Is there something you just remember from watching last game that just kind of stands out that they need to work on this to walk away with a win tonight?
Well, you know what? I've seen them play like a really passive game, looking for those openings, which is a smart way to play, but they really play a lot in their own zone, so I think they really could do a little more aggressive, keeping it in the other zone. Maybe getting a couple more shots on net, because you never know that one fluke shot. Yes, you're looking for the openings, but there is always that one fluke shot that makes it in.
Yeah, exactly. In hockey, if you can add one goal a game, you're doing something extremely right. Any team will be happy with that. Something that I know I've noticed is their neutral zone play hasn't been the greatest. A lot of turnovers, a lot of sloppy passes. So we'll see if they'll shore that up. What's one strong thing you think, other than their goaltending, that you think that they can really just kind of lean on and ride that for a win today?
Well, it's definitely their strategy. Like I brought up earlier, that they do play a game looking for those openings, and no discredit on that. That is very good to be have that kind of mindset. Now you can start to apply it to other tactics, such as defense, and even just like you said, working in the center here. Maybe bring a little more strength, but definitely watching for those openings. It's good to know that those players can actually see that.
Now we're going to jump over to the Southwest Cougars. They're 3-8, but I did see there on the screen that they've actually won 2 of their last 4 games. So, if you look at that's a good turning point. It's something they want to keep in. Is there anything of the team that, again, be their focal point of, hey, we can take that, we can go 3-2 and build off that? What would that be?
Well, definitely kind of like what Leighton was saying earlier, just keeping it in their zone, getting shots on net. When you're playing that kind of game strategy, it's not too much different than you can do other than that.
Yeah, definitely that. Again, just having that puck presence in the other team's zone, then there's no pressure on you. All the pressure's on them. So we'll see how they go about doing that. Both teams are kind of in the bottom rung, but we see talent, we see stats that would say that, hey, these guys, in a month, they could very well not be where they are right now.
Yeah, it could definitely turn around. One of maybe the bottom stats guys could just be an up-and-comer, right? Mm-hmm. Really, so sometimes a little later on in the season, some guys just get that spark and just want to really go.
Definitely. Notable outs for both teams today. Travis Penner for the Pembina Valley Hawks, he's still out with his broken hand. We interviewed him their last home game here. And Tom Chanel, he will not be dressing up tonight for Pembina Valley Hawks, which he's been a great presence for the Hawks, so it's kind of unfortunate to see. Over on the other side, Southwest, Leighton Holstein, again, pulled muscle. He'll be out today. Unfortunate for him. He has 8 points in 10 games played. So it's a good commanding presence. But so those Travis Penner, Tom Chanel will be out for Pembina Valley, and Leighton Holstein will be out for Southwest Cougars. The Zamboni is off the ice, and we will be looking to the teams any moment here. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors. Pre-game sponsor brought to you by Ferrum Fitness. Thank you to them and all of our sponsors for help putting on this program. We know it means a lot to the players, a lot to the families that can't make it. Sometimes, Manitoba, we're not densely populated in this league. You're driving, and sometimes aunt and uncle and grandma, grandpa, or even brothers, sisters, mom and dad can't quite make it to all the games. So feel free to give us a shout out. Do notice that we don't have our shout out box open up. We'll get that open up right away, and that way we always like to respond to our fans. Let us know your thoughts, your comments.
Yeah, a big thank you to the sponsors out there. It really is a good thing, especially for for the kids that come out and play. Like, yeah, it's a fun game, but it's also nice to know that your family and friends, even if they can't make it to the game, they can still keep track of you, and still cheer you on at home.
Mm-hmm. And it definitely bringing Manitoba athletes, into the limelight. It's just such a big thing for Manitoba sports and amateur sports, and so we're really proud of what we do. All right, and point leaders here we have for Pembina Valley Hawks. We have Colton Schindel, 9 games, he has 10 points, and Sven Scheffner has 9 points, and then Tyson Allison, 8 points in 9 games. So those three right there, I believe they're all in the. They were on the same line most of the game the last time we saw them play. They control the puck, and they're two-way players. I know Garth was with us. Garth is Colton's dad, actually, and Garth Schindel. He was with me last game, and when he first kind of said, "Oh, this player's gonna pick up," I didn't know if he was a dad or an uncle, but I was kind of okay. Schindel, are you just saying that? But watching the game, there was a lot of control. He'd get it deep, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't have my heights and weights here. He didn't seem that big of a player, but he was a big presence. So.
Well, even if you just look at the stats, you can see it's they're pretty equal on goals and assists as well. So that really goes to show that they know how to control that puck. They know when to find the openings. They know when to slack off a little bit and let the other team burn some real steam, and then come in hot on the third period.
Mm-hmm. And going over to Southwest Cougars, we have Dylan Fontaine. He has 10 points in 11 games. Josh Ween and Caleb Fortin both have 8 points in 11 games. Of course, we talked about Leighton Holstein, 8 points in 10 games. So they have players as well that can put up points. You look at the goaltending, it's not quite as strong. So that'll be something we'll have to focus on here, or I'm sure they'll focus on, is just make those points matter and strengthen up in defensive end.
Well, I think that's why they want to try and have a bit more of an aggressive play this game, just because they want to try and keep it out of their zone as much as possible, right? If the goaltending's not quite as strong, you want to play for your strengths.
And the refs are on the ice. Our refs today are Corey Dirksen and Evan Zacharias. Linesmen are Mickey Wolf and Bobby Maniszewski. Thank you to them. As we have the Southwest Cougars taking the ice now. And Pembina Valley will be here right away, so stick tuned with us. We'll have great hockey right away between Pembina Valley Hawks and the Southwest Cougars.
It's sure to be a good game.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curie with Farm Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at farmfitness.ca and come check us out.
Pembina Valley Hawks and Southwest Cougars are about to start, but first, the singing of the national anthem.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Huron Windows Corporation Arena for this afternoon's action in the Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League, featuring the visiting Southwest Cougars and their Pembina Valley Hawks. Your officials for this afternoon's game were referees Corey Dirksen and Evan Zacharias, linesmen Mickey Wolf and Bobby Matashevsky. The Pembina Valley Hawks have a very special hockey player on their blue line this afternoon. His name is Cole Preje. He plays for the Notre Dame Hawks novice team, wears number 17, and is a defenseman. Let's hear it for Cole here this afternoon. Welcome to the game, Cole. Would you please rise and remove your hats for the plight of O Canada?
At that, the hockey game is getting ready to begin. Southwest Cougars 3-8 will be looking to come here to Morden, Manitoba, and steal a win from the Pembina Valley Hawks, 4-4-1-1.
Yeah, with the 2-2 wins and losses, you really want to try and break that even stalemate on wins and losses. Start getting that team out there, maybe one or two over.
And the puck has dropped. And Pembina Valley takes it and gets a shot in the end. Battle behind the net. Pembina Valley has the puck. That's McCarthy throwing around to Rose. Rose knocking back into McCarthy. McCarthy bringing the puck out. Throwing it back down into teammate Tyson Allison. Battling along the boards there. Oh, the puck comes out. Oh, shot and missed net by Comiskey. Trying to keep the puck in. Southwest not able to get it out. The puck shot back in by Noah Gritson. Rose able to stop the puck running around. Oh, the puck is thrown out to Allison, who's not quite able to throw it in the net. And here comes Southwest. Pembina Valley getting it, bringing it back into the zone. Rose setting up, bringing it up the ice. Goes up to Kaminsky. Kaminsky bringing in. He has Basin with him. Oh, errant pass picked up by Dylan Fontaine. Fontaine's coming down for Southwest. Doing some deeks, getting it through, but not quite able to make it in. Nicholas Hatley, long pass to Day. Day coming in, splits the D. And he puts it in. Day. That's Tristan Day, number 11. And with a minute and 6 seconds into the game, Pembina Valley Hawks are up 1-0.
Just like I was saying earlier, they really kept it in the Cougars zone, really putting up that pressure. Still playing the passive game, looking for that opening. Really goes to show. Point right in the first period, right off the start.
Yeah, that neutral zone. I mean, there was crisp clean passes there, and that was Nicholas Hatley throws a long pass up to Tristan Day, and they're able to get that goal. Pembina Valley wins the face-off. Oh, not able to keep it as Southwest Cougars throw it in. Noah Gertson throws it around to his partner, and Pembina Valley bringing up the boards. Vazen throwing it over to Day. Day has Farrells with him, but loses the puck. Southwest Cougars, sorry. Bring it back out, but losing the neutral zone. Day has it, bringing around his net. Tries to get it over to Carroll's, but loses the puck. Southwest Cougars, get in front of the net. That is number 10, Tanner Shine. He loses the puck, though, and Pembina Valley is able to knock it down. Corey Shearer has the puck, throws it up, trying to get it a winger, but not able to, and they're just fighting for it at the blue line. Puck comes out, and Southwest Cougars get the puck, trying again to send it back up to a wing. able to dump it deep, and they'll do a line change. Pembina Valley coming back. It's Gertzen behind the net. Noah Gertzen passes it up to Sherrills. Trying to get it in. He's not able to. Schindel battling for the puck, not quite able to get it in there. Logan Rhodes battling it in as the puck is knocked into his end, but he brings it back out. Sheffer with Schindel. And Allison bringing it deep in. Behind the net is Schindel battling the puck. Two different Southwest Cougars players. Bring it out, looking at Rhodes, but keeps it, going back towards the net. Throws it on net, but bounces away harmlessly. Southwest Cougars throw it up the board, not able to. Oh, Schindel gets the puck, squirts out in front of the net. Kick save, and another goal. What a rebound goal by number 14, Tyson Allison. Colton Schindel throws the puck on net. Nice backhand kick save by number 1, Randy Cook.
You can clearly see that change in posture to a more aggressive stance is definitely paying off with the Pembina Valley Hawks. 2 goals in the first period, right off the hop.
That's 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes. That's 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And I mean, the control they have on this puck, they're not losing it. They're not giving it up. They're going after it, and it's paid off here 3 minutes into the period. Pembina Valley winning that face-off, keeping in neutral zone, and you just see it right there. As they do kind of lose the puck, but AOH's right there and able to get it back to the D, and they're setting up here. Cliftonstein has it in the end, throws it up to Cobb. Cobb skating with it up to Gertzen. That's Riley Gertzen. Cook, the goalie, playing it for Southwest Cougars, throwing into the corner, but Cobb putting some pressure on. Puck does come out. Southwest Cougars. Number 15, Kalen Fortin, throws it in deep. Gagnon able to throw it up the board. Doesn't quite make it out. Cobb trying to. Cobb gets his second effort with help from teammate. Nice little give and go with Gertzen and offside. So Cobb and Noah Gertzen kind of doing a pass back and forth, but Gertzen got a little ahead of him, and offside will be called.
Yeah, with this new aggressive stance, I'm wondering how they're gonna play this one out right on the Cougars blue line.
Cougars knock the puck back, but Rose is there to throw the puck in. Got delayed offside to let the Cougars come back out. Number 12, Jordan Chudley, loses the puck right at Pembina Valley's blue line. McCarthy getting it, trying to mid-ice pass, gets stolen from him. It's 15, Fortin. Cougars able to get the puck in deep. Battling along the boards there. Getting away is McCarthy, skating with the puck, looking like he might try a long pass, but he keeps it. He dumps it in. Kaminsky putting pressure on. The puck gets knocked up the boards. Jared McCorrister trying to get a pass, but not able to get back. Kaminsky. Rose and Kaminsky trying to work it in deep. Fortunately, they throw it over the end boards there, and the face-off will be outside the zone.
Now, we look at the Pembina Valley Hawks stepping up their aggressive game, playing really hard in the Cougars zone. But when you're looking at the Cougars, they're really not afraid to throw themselves right in there and try and get that puck.
Face-off's one back, Pembina Valley defense. Hatley has the puck, dumping it deep. Dumps it on net. Kind of a fumble there by Cook, but able to get it to the side. Pembina Valley trying to keep it in the zone. They're able to. That was Baz and Hatley working together. Cougars have the puck, though. Long pass from Cordy Shearer. Couldn't quite see the number tucked into his jersey there of his teammate. Number 10, Tanner Klein, coming around the net, trying to get it to Shearer, but he isn't able to. Contact in front of the net there. Getting physical, a little bit more physical than the start of the other games we've done with them. Carroll gets the puck for Pembina Valley, tries to throw it on net. Weak rebound, not able to do anything, is number 11, Tristan Day. Battling with the corner. Carroll's throwing it in deep. Pembina Valley will be changing. Schindel comes in, almost able to keep the puck in, but it's a long pass, and Shearer knocks the puck in. Hatley throws the puck up to Sheffer. Sheffer has Kindle with him, and Cliftonstein. Pembina Valley, the players that haven't changed, looking to change now, but Cougars knock the puck in, not able to keep it in. Got some tick and tack there through the neutral zone. Hatley throwing it all the way through. Cougars have it. Schindel is able to bat it down, get it in. He has Allison with him on a 2-on-3. Almost gets it to Sheffer, but not quite. Noah Gertzen Defensively throws it behind the net. Oh, it's wasn't able to get to Carroll's. Cougars getting it. Number 18, Corey King at the point. Some work gets it over to his partner, Austin Klein. Around the net. I believe that's number 16, Ryan Gudmundsson. Carroll gets it from Pembina Valley. Gets it up to Noah Gertson, who will try to get it out. Flicks it up. Sheffer's there. Sheffer one-on-one. He has Schindel and Allison coming with him. Not able to make an effort on that there. Puck is flicked out by the Cougars. Carroll's corralling the puck back in his own zone. Oh, we might be able to take advantage of a Cougars change here. Allison and Cobb there, but Pembina Valley now making a change of their own. Southwest Cougars passing the puck. And it's number 19, Jared McCorrister. He's coming across. He has number 16, Rylan Gudmundsson, with him. Throws the puck on net and easily handled by Martin Gagnon. And I think this is the first whistle down in Pembina Valley end.
Cougars are definitely hungry. You can see them. They're throwing sticks in, throwing shoulders, trying to get, trying to disrupt that flow of the Pembina Valley Hawks as best they can, try and make an opening for themselves.
Yeah, you look at the scoreboard, 2 goals, 4 shots and this early in the game, and might think Cougars could be looking deflated, but that's not the case here. They're definitely putting on the pressure, and they haven't been caught too far out of position. It's just been great playing by Pembina Valley. They're able to get the puck. Cobb throwing it up to Ayotte in the Cougar zone. Battling along the boards, getting it in deep. That'll be Riley Gertson battling behind the net. Hatley able to keep the puck in. Cougars unsuccessful trying to get it out. Cobb working it in deep. Ayotte. And Cobb. Throw it around to Riley Gertson. Battling in the corner. Southwest Cougars, 2 players down. Trying to steal the puck and get it out of their own zone. Unable to do so. Oh, and Ayotte has the puck right in front, but good defensive play by the Cougars to not let Ayotte get a shot off. He was right there, danger zone in the slot, and they just kind of smacked his stick, and the puck just kind of fizzled. So good play. Randy Cook covering it up.
The man coverage being put up by the Cougars is pretty spot on. Again, they're trying to just carve that path all the way into the Hawks zone just to get themselves an opportunity to get on the board here.
Cougars getting a bench warning, trying to do a change. Of course, being the visitor team, they have the right to change, of course, but once the home team changes, they can't throw out more people. Home team have the right to match lines. Getting a bench warning there, but they're able to get the puck out of their zone. That's number 15, I believe, Callum Fortin. Throws it around the net. Battling for it there, helping out his good battle. That's kind of in our dead zone from the booth here. We can't really see between netting and it comes back out. Schindel has the puck, throws it over to Kaminsky. Going in, Schindel has it. Not able to get a shot on net, but just bringing it deep. Again, we talked about his size. He's not the biggest guy in the ice, but just by his play, you wouldn't know. Able to move people around and get the puck where he wants to go. Pembina Valley able to successfully keep the puck in the Southwest Cougar zone. Schindel and Kaminsky working it behind the net. You got McCarthy up in the slot. Throw it back to Noah Gertson. Noah Gertson takes a shot, hits someone in front of the net, and here comes Southwest Cougars. Josh Weems flips it in zone so the Cougars can change up. So Noah Gertson tried doing a long pass to one of his own team changing, but gets intercepted, and Cougars bring it back to their own end to zip it back, trying to get it deep in the zone, but unable to do so. Noah Gertson getting it, throwing over to Corrales. Corrales having the puck. Able to get it out of the zone, although Cougars will get it in the neutral zone. The Bazin wasn't quite able to corral it on the boards there. Cougars throwing it in again. They can get the puck in the zone. They just haven't really been able to go and get that puck. Corral's coming through the neutral zone from Pembina Valley. He has Day and Bazin with him. He's not able to get it to a player. Cougars, but not try getting it out, but weren't able to. Southwest Cougars. Just another kind of weak attempt. It does crawl out, but they do lose it in the neutral zone. Hatley here for Pembina Valley. Corralling the puck, bringing it back, getting a little bit of pressure on. Throws it around and not able to get it out as Matthew Ramsey gets it for Southwest Cougars. Matthew battling hard. 2 Pembina Valley players there. Does lose it. He gets the jump on it. Throws it up, but point man there for the Cougars able to keep it in. Southwest Cougars. Jared McCorster working around the zone, bringing to the other side. McCorster has help in the corner. Able to keep it in are the Cougars. Hatley grabbing it, trying a second attempt. Able to get up there and get by. Corey Shearer, I believe. Throwing over to Austin Klein. Austin throwing it up the boards, trying to get it deep in the zone, unable to. Logan Rose passing it over to Klippenstein. Klippenstein up to Allison. Allison over to Sheffer. Sheffer has Schindel across the ice. Sheffer, gets his stick tied up. Runs into the goalie. No call there. Play keeps going. Southwest Cougars trying to bring it up. Oh, nice job by Klippenstein just to knock the puck down without the high stick. Cougars trying to knock the puck in, hits the linesman. Second effort, they're able to, and the puck battling in the corner. Nice high flick. Doesn't hit any of their rafters and goes all the way down to the Cougars zone. Cody Shear getting the puck from partner Austin Klein, throwing it up to Matthew Ramsey. Matthew trying to knock it in the zone and just not able to. Pembina Valley throws up to Sheffer. Sheffer to Cobb. Cobb trying to throw it on net, just kind of whiffs. Going to get the puck in deep here. As Sheffer throws it back deep to Cobb, working it up the boards and back in. Has Hatley there at the point. Passes back to Hatley. Hatley just throws the puck on net. Nice save by Randy Cook. So both teams right now, I mean, there's not a lot of shots in that. Only 6-2 over halfway through. We've had 4 shots in the first 3 minutes. I got 2 goals for Pembina Valley, but, I mean, the hockey game looks good.
Now, you definitely can see like that strategy coming from the Pembina Valley Hawks number 17 team captain, Hatley. Not afraid to hang back for a moment, look at how the ice is playing, how we can move up best.
Aouette passes it to Hatley. Pembina Valley winning the offensive faceoff. Back to Aouette, back to Hatley. There's working 2 of them there along the boards. They're trying to get an opening inside. Oh, kind of a whiff slap shot by Hatley. It goes wide of the net. Cougars get the puck, throwing it up the boards, and good movement through the neutral zone. Hatley getting the puck. I can't see the number. I believe that's 17. Tyson Pringle kind of has his jersey really tucked. Yeah, that is. But going the other way is Pembina Valley through the neutral zone. Oh, delayed offside. They're able to tag up, but that's enough for Southwest Cougars to corral the puck. And Tanner Lawrence. Tanner looking for. Oh, that was a great play by number 7, Logan Rose. That long centering pass. Not able to keep it up. Southwest Cougars knocking it down in. Puck is by Rourke. Hunter Andrew trying to fight, keep it in. Being joined by teammate Caleb Fortin. Not able to keep it in, though, and Pembina Valley throwing it out into the neutral zone. Southwest Cougars trying to throw it back in, not able to. There's a battle for it, but here he comes. Southwest Cougars Tyson Kozak throws it on net. Gagnon knocks it aside. He gets it back on. Oh, wraparound a little bit too centering, though, and hits the goalie's leg. Able to get the puck back in the corner as Caleb Fortin trying to keep this pressure on with Tyson Kozak. Goes around the other way, not able to keep it in, and Austin Klein keeps it in, not able to get it out. It's Kaminsky. Pembina Valley coming around. Second attempt to get it out. Oh, throws it across the middle, hits number 19, Jared McCorster, kind of in the shoulder, but not able to. McCorster wasn't able to keep it in the zone. Pembina Valley brings it through the neutral zone and it's in deep. And the Southwest Cougars end. McCarthy's working. Kaminsky's with him to throw it back. It's Riley Gertzen. McCarthy, Gertzen. McCarthy in the corner looking. Back up to Riley. Riley back to McCarthy. Working in, throws in front of the net. Oh, puck gets loose. Number 13, Spencer Kaminsky, was there and just kind of knocked the puck loose. Wasn't able to knock it in himself. Some more movement. Riley Gertzen tries throwing it back from the point. Not able to make it through. Battling, and a good effort from Pembina Valley as they're doing a switch and Kaminsky putting pressure on, but just keeping that puck down. Vaden rushing in. It's knocked all the way back. Riley Gertzen has the puck. Throws it over to partner Carroll's. Carroll dumps it in. Day putting pressure on, but the Southwest Cougars able to get it out. Caleb Fortin dumping it into the zone. Many of the Cougars will change for putting pressure on Rylan Gudmundsson. Trying to get it out, but not able to. Cougars are able to keep that clearing attempt in. Gudmundsson again down in the zone, looking for someone in front. No one's there. Teammate Josh Weems tries throwing it around. Net gets blocked. Puck gets thrown back to the point, and Shearer is not able to keep the puck in. Shearer brings the puck down to his own zone, looking for a setup. Throws it back up to Ramsey. Ramsey looking, has Weems. Puck gets by him, and that will be icing. So Ramsey kind of throws it up to Weems, but Weems wasn't close enough to that red line to make that icing waved off. And that was just a lot of fast hockey there. It was pretty good. And again, we've talked about it. The Cougars, they didn't say die. I mean, you 3 minutes didn't deflate them, and that's why they're at this level, is they're playing great hockey.
Throwing out big hits. Pembina Valley Hawks starting to reply.
Weems brings the puck in. Oh, just not able to do anything with it. Southwest Cougars, that's Shearer. Throws it, partner throws it in. That is Tanner Klein, I believe. Almost got a shot on goal there, but not quite able to. Hunter Andrews' shot gets deflected wide, and puck gets knocked in front of the net, and defender just throws it down for Pembina Valley. We have Trent Sambrook playing defense, throws the puck back up. Southwest Cougars looking for some offense. Hunter Andrews throwing the puck, but Gagnon able to stop it. A rare offensive faceoff for Southwest Cougars. They're able to change here and just get some presence on the ice. So we'll have Riley Gertzen and Tyson Kozak. Gertzen's able to get it to Noah Gertzen eventually. Pembina Valley isn't able to clear it there. Centering pass by Caleb Fortune is blocked by Pembina Valley, and Pembina Valley comes up, back out. Cobb throws it in. Ayotte and Cobb putting pressure on. Comes back out to Noah Gertzen. Knocks back in, but Southwest Cougars, oh no, they aren't able to clear it out. Pembina Valley doing some great work again, just getting that puck and knocking it in the zone. They're not losing it. They seem to know where it is even before it gets there. Another effort, though, and the Southwest Cougars are able to get it out, bringing it back, dumping it in deep, doing a line change. Looked like kind of a slow change. Pembina Valley able to switch it up, get the puck back up and knocking in deep. Riley Gertzen in alone while his team changes, not able to keep it in. Southwest Cougars coming in, and flip the puck in. Setting up behind the net, that's Corrals. Corrals getting it to Hatley. Hatley passes up to Sheffer. Puck gets knocked in by the Cougars. Corrals' second effort up to McCarthy. McCarthy trying to get it over to Kaminsky. Does briefly, but not able to keep it in, and Southwest Cougars bring it back. Deep in Pembina Valley zone. Corrals going to be trying to get it back out there again. Sheffer battling. Puck is kept in by Matthew Ramsey. Second effort, though, and Pembina Valley able to take it out. We're in the neutral zone. McCarthy and Hatley able to knock it up to Kaminsky. Kaminsky and Sheffer bringing it deep into Southwest Cougars zone. Kaminsky is knocked down, but able to hold it enough that Sheffer can come help his teammate. Hatley does a nice play to keep it in, but second effort, and Southwest Cougars able to knock it down, knock it out. Neutral zone play, Pembina Valley bringing it in, and oh, what a great play! Pembina Valley knocking the puck in. Spencer Kaminsky has it, throw it center, and Sven Sheffer there, and just kind of doing some moves and able to just backhand it in. And just that's just some great work in front of their opposing team end, just getting that goal in, and you can just kind of feel it. I mean, Pembina Valley, they're having fun. Things are working for them.
Definitely wondering if the Cougars are going to turn up the heat in the next period just to kind of get themselves on the board, not so far behind, because 3 goals in the first period definitely can get discouraging. But they're showing a lot of muscle out there, a lot of intent.
Bazin for Pembina Valley bringing the puck in off the opening faceoff. Centers it. That's Day. It kind of flipped over his head. He wasn't able to bring it down. Corrals. That's Ethan Corrals, throws the puck around. Day has it now, battling on the corner. Southwest Cougars trying to get it out of the zone with 2 minutes left here in the first period, down 3-0. You know, the Cougars wanted to put some pressure on and get some momentum here.
Pembina Valley Hawks goal.
Pembina Valley gets a shot on net, but not able to do anything. Klippenstein comes back, throws over to Noah Gertzen. Gertzen trying to knock it up, but Southwest Cougars steal the puck in the neutral zone. Minute and a half left here in the first period. Caleb Fortin bringing the puck, coming all the way down the ice and leaves the puck there. That's Tyson Kozak. Puck gets knocked away from teammate Caleb Fortin, and tries to do a slap shot, but defender gets a stick there, and the puck goes up over the boards.
Now, there are a lot of people that say good defense, good offense, and especially in hockey, that's very much true. If they can't get it out of their own zone, they can't score. That's definitely the play that Pembina Valley Hawks are making right now.
Minute 20 left here in the first period. Southwest Cougars battling, trying to keep the puck in the zone, and they have the puck there. Throwing it on net weakly. That was Rylan Gudmundsson. Martin Gagnon able to corral the puck and cover it up. And now with a minute 18 left, Cougars will have another chance with an offensive zone faceoff. Tied up center, but Cougars is number 11, Matthew Ramsey, getting the puck. Not able to get a centering pass, but second. Oh, no. Pembina Valley is able to get it. That's Sheffer just kind of throw the puck up. Allison trying to put pressure, tries to keep the puck in the zone, not able to. Neutral zone steal by the Cougars, throwing it back in. Minute left here in the first period. Pembina Valley able to get the puck. That Sheffer has a one-on-one. And just kind of knocks it at the goalie. He was able to throw it away. Southwest Cougars. Corey King throws it up. Not able to get it to teammate. And Rylan Gudmundsson just knocks it into the end. 35 seconds left here in the first period. Pembina Valley, long pass up to Schindel. Schindel working it in. Again, you could just see his strength as he brings the puck deep into the corner. Cougars getting the puck, coming back, running through the neutral zone. And a nice block of save by Gagnon. I believe that was Josh Weens who did that shot. Puck comes back out. Jordan Chunley throws it in deep. Delayed offside. Pembina Valley, you can hear the coach yell, just eat it. 5 seconds left, why not? Delayed offside. And that'll be the end of the first period. Pembina Valley, 3 goals. Southwest Cougars, none. Pembina Valley, they just look on. They're on. You know, this is like you're running plays in practice, and every play is going off without a hitch. Not a lot of turnovers, which you've seen in other games. And it's not necessarily that the Cougars are out of position or running around, out, again, chickens with a head cut off. But Pembina Valley just has it. They have their number. They get the puck where they want to go.
Well, not just that, but Coach definitely understands the value of defense. So he's got his assistant captain, his captain. He's got Noah Gertzen, number 21, Logan Rose, number 7, number 10, Braden Klippenstein, and number 17, Nicholas Hatley. Definitely reading the plays, being able to keep it in their zone. Look at definitely open to seeing those opportunities, but definitely keeping the pressure on. Knowing when to let off. Just to let them out into the neutral zone so you can really get the puck back right into the zone.
Metal Master Auto Body bringing you this 3-0 lead. Pembina Valley over Southwest Cougars. We are at the end of the first period. First period brought to you by Manitoba Seeds. Thank you to Manitoba Seeds, and we'll be back right after commercial break.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012, and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm, where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries. I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Thank you to all our sponsors. Again, we can't do this game without you, and it just means so much to both players and fans to be able to put on this game. So you know, you see it, and even if you're just tire kicking, if you have an interest and you're stopping by, just say, hey, I heard you on Manitoba Sports Network. Thank you for contributing to amateur sports here in Manitoba, letting us watch it on TV and online. So I mean, I don't know, we're talking about it all period. Just the play from Pembina Valley Hawks, and we have here Colton Schindel. Just kind of have his bio here, and we have it here, 5'10", 180 pounds. So he's not small, but for this level, he's not big. He is. I mean, if I ate a few less cookies, he's my size, and I'm kind of an average guy. But when you see him play, like he's knocking around the defenders, and Jared McCorrister, Austin Klein, two defenders I really know at Southwest Cougars. Austin Klein's not as big, but you know, he's not getting pushed off the puck. He has the puck. We see this every game. I mean, just from you, you're a little bit bigger. You look a little bit stronger than me. You got the beard there going. You're a little bit more manly. When you see a guy. Have you played hockey at all? I guess I didn't even ask you this.
No, I played a lot of hockey when I was younger. Definitely been out there to support a lot of friends.
You see a small guy like this kind of shoving you around. Has that ever happened to you, or has guys like, no, you're small, I'm supposed to shove you around? Like, what goes through your mind?
See, I actually used to be the little guy, you know, a lot less cookies. But definitely when you're heading out there, you get the feeling that you really got to put out. And Colton Schindel, whether he's getting that feeling or not, he's definitely doing it. He's right there. He's bringing the puck right into the zone. He's not afraid to inject himself in that situation.
Yeah, and as we can just, I mean, again, he's just all over the ice. They're getting the goals. I mean, just. It's impressive to see. The Pembina Valley Hawks, we talked about it before the break, they have their plays, and I mean, this is like on practice mode, and it's not even that the Cougars are out of position, it's just that they're executing so well. They're doing what they want.
They're definitely there right at the right times. Their timing and positioning is spot on. You can definitely see the Cougars are really trying to play a rougher game, trying to disrupt that flow. But Pembina Valley Hawks really brought a lot of focus to this and just aren't budging.
And Martin Gagnon, again, he's look at his stats here behind the net, and he's 4 for 3, so I mean that doesn't look great, but 255 goals against, 922 save percentage, and you could just see it here. Cougars, they've had a couple of shots. They haven't been high quality shots, but there has been some chance shots there, and he's just been, he's been right there. And you're just looking at this game, and what do you think? One thing, seeing that first period, what can the Cougars do just to turn things around to get a chance here going into the second period?
I think going into the second period, especially since we still have two more periods to play, I think maybe they could maybe dial it down just a little, just enough to be able to see how the Hawks are playing and be able to exploit those weak points that you start to see. Because really, as good of a game the Pembina Valley Hawks puts on, nobody's perfect, and you're going to find those little chinks, right? So you gotta really bust through the armor that the Pembina Valley Hawks are really putting on right now. Really not really able to keep up the pressure, not afraid to hang back just for a moment to see how the game's playing out. And I really think that the Cougars can, follow that lead and just kind of read how the Hawks are playing. Just kind of, even if they can try and keep it in the zone just for a bit of passive play, just to see how their positioning is, because the Pembina Valley Hawks are definitely on it offensively, and defensively they got a really strong game. But if you just take a moment, just like pretty much all the defensemen on the Pembina Valley Hawks, where you just hang back, just see how things are playing, and then you can make those precise pokes at those weak points that you need to.
And we're just looking other games around for those of you. Brandon Wheat Kings versus Winnipeg Wild. There's 16 minutes left. Brandon Wheat Kings are up 2-1. We have Kenora Thistles and Winnipeg Bruins, 5 minutes left in the second. They're tied up at 0. Winnipeg Thrashers have 2 goals. Parkland Rangers 1 with 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Yellowhead Chiefs 3-0, just like this game, over Central Plains Capital at the end of the first as well. There's scores from around the league, and of course, Pembina Valley Hawks 3, Southwest Cougars 0. The Zamboni is off the ice, and so we'll be expecting the game. So the first goal at 1:06 right away, Tristan Day, assisted by Nicholas Hatley. At 2:42, Tyson Allison, assisted by Sven Scheffner and Jaden McCarthy. And at 17:34, near the end of the period, Sven scoring for a second point of the game, assisted by Spencer Kaminsky and Jaden McCarthy getting a second assist there. And that's your recap of the first period. The shots of the period are 9 in favor of Pembina Valley over Southwest Cougars 7. And again, I mean, these shots, it's not that Randy Cook, the goalie for the Cougars, he's not out of position. They're not, I mean, the third goal there was a bit of a weaker backhand, but when Sheffer, he was dancing like he was and not getting off the puck. You don't know where the puck's going, and a weak shot from where you don't know is a lot of times better than a strong shot where you can see it, because you just have no idea. Just kind of a weak backhand after dancing through. So it's not even that Cook, the whole team needs answers. Cook needs answers, but his defenders need answers. They're doing okay in the neutral zone. Pembina Valley a lot better in the neutral zone than other games, but still not perfect. But just both ends, the Cougars doing good, getting the puck in, getting it deep, but they're just not able to beat it deep. Sometimes they are able to keep it in Pembina Valley zone, but Pembina Valley, they break out to get the puck deep, and then they go and they get the puck. I think that's the big difference, is when the Pembina Valley dumps the puck in, they go and they get that puck. Southwest Cougars, it's hit with a lot of miss right now of whether or not they'll get that puck. So
yeah, and even last game you could see it. Tyson Allison and Sven Scheffer, these are definitely hard pushing kind of guys, but not too hard. They know really when to dial it back. I've been talking a lot about the Pembina Valley Hawks defense, because they've been putting on a really solid defense, keeping it in the zone. But you really got to give credit to these forward guys, because they know right where to be, right at the right time to get those passes from the defenders and really be in the slot.
Second period gets started here, and Pembina Valley just right off, just getting the puck in, and Kaminsky throwing it in, and Cook getting quick save there. Nice quick forecheck there, Pembina Valley. So we get started the second period. The second period brought to you by Manitoba Seeds. Melanie Bonin Athletic Therapy. I'd like to thank her for the second period. Offensive zone face-off, and Southwest Cougars have the puck behind the net, trying to bring it back out. Number 8, Corey King, throws it up Landon Roberts trying to bring it out, but again, Pembina Valley just being there, getting the puck, and that Schindel bringing it in deep. He just battles down low. He throws it to Kaminsky. Kaminsky tied up behind that, back to Schindel. Schindel battling in, and Southwest Cougars able to steal it. Some effort, throwing it back up, but lose it in neutral ice, and Pembina Valley bring it back in. Schindel hits a shot and hits off a stick and goes up over the net.
Now, just from the first period and the second period here, number 8, Corey King of the Southwest Cougars, you can definitely see that he's not afraid to jump in when it's in his zone and really just kind of interject and try and bust up that flow.
Pembina Valley winning the faceoff, getting back to Hatley, who takes the shot, but it goes wide. Cougars getting, you don't quite get the puck out. Again, that's kind of our dead zone there. Ooh, Hatley, big open ice hit, knocking a guy down. Pembina Valley defenders trying to get the puck out, and they're able to. That is Logan Rose throwing it up. Oh, it goes all the way down, so that'll be icing, and a big hit by Hatley sort of turned up the heat, turned up the strength. A hit like that can oftentimes, you hope it just gets more physical, sometimes more chippy, so we'll hope that turns up the physical. Physical hockey is always great to watch.
Yeah, you know, with the Cougars putting up a lot of hits, you know, in the first period, Pembina Valley Hawks are starting to get a little defensive.
Cougars as defender Tanner Lawrence able to throw it on net and bounces off Gagnon, not able to get more with it. Pembina Valley now controlling the puck, and that's Hatley throwing it, and it stays in. Looked like it was going to go into his bench. Day getting it in deep. Pembina Valley Hawks battling in the corner. Rose. That's Ethan Carrolls getting the puck, throwing it in on Cook. Just kind of puck moving around quickly there. You thought Southwest Cougars were going to bring it out, but Pembina Valley just able to stand strong on defense, knock it back in, and Ethan Carrolls taking a shot on net.
Yeah, you can really see that the Cougars switched to a disruptive kind of play, kind of game. You know, really just trying to interfere with that offense in their zone and just maybe try and keep the puck out of their zone as much as possible. It'd be a good thing to focus on right now.
You can see, again, we talked about this in the first period where refs saying a late change by Southwest Cougars, of course, being a visiting team means you have to change first. So coaches disagreeing, saying, hey, this is our change. This is our first change. They do have the right to change, but the ref's not.
Well, you got to wait your turn, right?
You got to hurry up with your turn in this case, it would seem.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Pembina Valley getting the puck, offensive zone here, fouling behind the net. Sheffer already got 2 points, goal and assist. Putting on pressure with Schindel, helping Schindel there. But Shearer and D partner, I believe that's Sambrook, able to get the puck out. It's knocked back in, but they knock it right back out as Tyson Pringle throws the puck in deep. And again, we talked about the Cougars just not really able to work that puck. They get the puck in deep and not able to go get it. They are able to keep it in there on the clearing attempt the first time, but Klippenstein having the puck throws it up the boards. Second attempt, Southwest Cougars able to keep it in. But they really got to go and they got to get control of that puck, which is something they haven't really been able to do in the offensive zone. The puck is thrown back out to the neutral zone as Callum Fortin has the puck. Knocks it up the boards. All the way down, but icing waved off. Fortin putting pressure on as the rest of the team change. Pembina Valley counterattacking. Pass to Aoda is missed, but he's able to get it off the tick skate of the Cougars. Knocks the puck softly into the zone. Southwest Cougars throw it, but not able to knock it down. Corey King throws a hard pass, and Callum Fortin, he was in the area, but just doesn't get a stick on it or anything, and kind of asks the ref to put a hand up, but didn't hit him. It goes all the way down, and that'll be icing. Puck coming back to Southwest Cougars zone. Dropped and won by the Cougars. Trying to get it out. Austin Klein throws it up to his winger, but is not able to get out as Rose throws it around. Aote misses it, but Riley Gertzen gets on second effort for Pembina Valley. Gets stolen from him. Southwest Cougars bringing it up, holding it, controlling it, like Alec talked about. That ice is slippery as Austin Klein just kind of falls, but able to keep it up and throw it in deep. Southwest Cougars not able to get that puck in deep in the zone, and you get it in, you got to go get it. Puck does you no good behind the other team's net if the other team always has it there. Knock it in again, and Pembina Valley sets up on the delayed offside. Ooh, kind of a dangerous move, Logan Rose, as Matthew Ramsey coming in hard on him, but he was able to deke him out and keep the puck. Neutral zone knock in, and puck comes right back in. Southwest Cougars offensive zone.
Find a guy! Find a guy!
Battle in the corner. We have a couple of each team trying to break three. Front of the net, no shot let off. Pembina Valley is able to knock it up. Cobb getting it. Cobb has Riley Gertson over in front of the net. He's trying to get it over, but not able to, with Matthew Ramsey defending. Southwest Cougars come up. I believe that's Austin Klein. No, sorry. Tanner Lawrence knocking it in deep. Pressure Matthew Ramsey and Rylan Gudmundsson. Tanner Klein. Puck thrown around the boards. Tanner Lawrence able to keep it in briefly, but then Pembina Valley able to get it out. Allison coming in. He has Kaminsky with him. Not able to do anything. Kaminsky gets knocked into Cook. Gets pulled off by Gudmundsson, not liking him on his goalie. Noah Gertson takes a shot from point that goes wide, but gets knocked in by his D partner. Pembina Valley has in front of the net. It's McCarthy. McCarthy not able to do anything with it, and Cook will cover up on the puck.
Now we got like Corey King really in there for the Southwest Cougars, really starting to really disrupt. Like where the puck is, he's right on it, not afraid to get his stick in there. Then you have number 2 number 12 Jordan Chudley and number 5 Tanner Lawrence putting up solid defense, really keeping it in the Hawk zone.
We do apologize to Southwest Cougars fans. We're a little bit slower on their names. Their jerseys just kind of, most of them wear it, they're kind of bigger and they tuck into the back, and sometimes we're not sure if we're talking about number 12 Chunley or maybe number 15 Fortin, and we don't see these players enough to kind of judge their size, so it's not that that's the reason sometimes we're a little bit slower on saying their names. And Pembina Valley has offensive zone. The puck goes through, and McCarthy not able to get a stick on it. Of course. Pembina Valley, McCarthy getting in front there. The puck is loose, and Kaminsky almost gets it, but great defensive play by Southwest Cougars. Comes all the way down Hatley. Hatley and Noah Gertson, D to D. Hatley throws it all the way up to Day. Day's not able to hold it in neutral zone. McCarthy able to grab it though. Bringing it in for Pembina Valley. Tanner Klein trying to steal the puck there in the corner, knocks it free. That's Trent Shambrook knocking the puck up, and Southwest Cougars bring it in. Klein knocking the puck in deep, and here's Southwest Cougars is when they need to go. They're changing now, but go and steal that puck, get it in deep, and get possession. Pembina Valley bringing it back. Another hit. That's number 8, Corey King, throwing some body around. Southwest Cougars trying to, and the puck does come out. Tyson Kozak going in. Corrals knocks the puck away. A lot of contact there. Again, getting physical here, and that can really pick up and change momentum. Cougars using whatever it takes to get some of that momentum. Pass all the way through, gets picked up by Austin Klein. Passes over to Corey King, throws it up. Man in the area, icing is waved off, and Southwest Cougars are looking to put some pressure on. There's 13 minutes left in the period. Second period, 3-0 Pembina Valley over Southwest Cougars. Cougars throwing the puck in deep. Short delayed icing lets Pembina Valley throw back out. Battle on the boards. Day bringing it in to Ethan Carrolls. Back to Day. Day in front of the net. He has a dangerous shot. Ooh, nice stick on it by, I believe that was McCorrister. Puck went over the net. Play keeps going. He comes out. Fortin has Gudmundsson with him. They get the puck in. Gudmundsson really trying to get that puck in the zone. He's not able to. Pembina Valley puck bounces off the boards, giving Gudmundsson a second chance. Puck still in deep. Gudmundsson's joined by McCorrister. Puck's in front of the net. Nice shot wide though by Ramsey. Southwest Cougars battling in the corner, trying to get the puck in the offensive zone and just get themselves on the board, putting the pressure on. Down by 3 here, halfway through the second. Pembina Valley is able to get the puck out, and Sheffer dumping in deep for Sheffer with a goal and assist already today. Oh, he's stealing the puck. Cook kind of played the puck, but kind of a dangerous time. Sheffer getting out to Schindel. Schindel is knocked down in front of the net. Nice kick save by Cook, giving a nod of approval to number 16. That's Rylan Gudmundsson who knocked him down. Puck goes around the net. Pembina Valley trying to keep it in, and they're able to. Puck going across. Allison has the puck. Switches with Noah Gertzen, taking his place at D before throwing back in and rotating back in. Schindel, again, we talked about his size, just able to do so much more in strength, and he has the puck now on a stick after getting through a check. Throws it back in deep for Sheffer. Sheffer's knocked down, and oh, there's a good hit by Allison, and you hit my player, I hit you, and
yeah, got a good crack on that one.
Intensity just picked up there, and Cheryl brings the puck back in with Schindel. Schindel throws it out. Ayote's not able to get a stick on it, and Pembina Valley will throw the puck out of their own zone and regroup. Changing happening on both sides. Puck is thrown up, and that is Cobb. Cobb bringing it in. He has Ayote and Riley Gertzen with him. Throws it around. Riley gets the puck. Throws it down to Ayote. Ayote back to Cobb. Nice little backhand pass. Oh, no one in front. Riley kind of held up. Klippenstein takes a shot from point, stays off skate. Hatley throws the puck back in. We have Riley down there. Riley Klippenstein knocking the puck. Ayote's able to get the puck. He's looking back for a pass. Sorry, that was Riley Gertensen, not Klippenstein. Klippenstein's on the D, and he's going to work here as Southwest Cougars bring it down. He's able to knock the man off the puck enough that Hatley's able to get the puck back in their own corner. Hatley, a big guy, is fighting down there. A couple from each team. Puck gets thrown way out. Going to be weighed off. There's going to be changes happening. Southwest Cougars switching up. Cobb putting pressure on. Nice centering, or neutral zone pass goes all the way down. The race, and another very long pass, and that's Schindel. One-on-one. He has Kaminsky. Oh, gets knocked down. What a hit. This is number 5, Tanner Lawrence, knocking Schindel down, and Southwest Cougars are able to bring it back as Tanner Klein has a deep in his opposing zone. Oh, look at that. He just muscles his way around. He throws it over to Tanner Lawrence at the point, throws a weak shot in front, trying to get a tip or something to happen. Doesn't work. Gets back in the corner. Hunter Andrew gets knocked down. You just kind of see a bit heavier hits being leaned into now. Physicality gets picked up. Nice move by Schindel to avoid that and gets the puck over to Allison. Allison over to Hatley. Hatley and Allison are in with Schindel and Kaminsky. Hatley almost gets it to, sorry, that's McCarthy, not Allison. McCarthy has it, looking, rotating from the point, just throws it behind the net, able to get a Kaminsky. Kaminsky's in front. Oh, good save by Cook. Defender Tyson Kozak able to get the puck and bring it out. Neutral zone battle at the red line in front of the Southwest Cougars zone, bench. Kalen Fortune passes back to defense and throws it back up. Goes down in, and it will be icing.
Yeah, you can definitely,
maybe too many men on the ice.
You can definitely see the Pembina Valley Hawks from the first period. Totally different posture in the second period. They're really looks like they're really trying to hold on to that lead, not burn too much steam, and just really, see how it's going to play out. And like I said, trying to keep that lead, and really have the Southwest Cougars really taking that opportunity to keep it in the Hawk zone.
So it wasn't too many men. The linesmen just wanted to make sure the change that was happening that caused that icing, that the player who was going off the ice came back on. Of course, you can't.
Ooh, almost a 2-on-1 situation. Ref gets in there.
There's a big hit over in the corner you just heard from the crowd, and I believe might be a penalty being called because of that.
First one of the game. So far, solid penalty killing from both sides. Like, they really have been on top of that. I got first penalty of the game in the second period.
Yeah, just playing disciplined hockey, but that's number 4 for Landon Roberts for Southwest Cougars, and that'll be unfortunate. Down by 3 here, 8:22 to go on a penalty kill situation. So yes, indeed, they, very controlled, very clean hockey so far, even as physicality. But sometimes when that physicality increases, so can kind of the chippiness, and you want to get on that sooner than later before someone gets hurt. Pembina Valley, Schindel, nice shot, but Cook able to
Now,
stuff and cover it.
When you start talking chippy, that's really like a psychological strategy that the Pembina Valley Hawks may well be using. You know, throwing out some big hits, start to taunt, you know, the Cougars, maybe get them a little aggressive, a little reckless. And then that's when they're going to do their famous finding the holes and poking through.
Indeed. It happens at all levels. You have people that'll kind of take that emotion and turn against you. Penalty will be for head contact, so the big hit in the corner may have left his feet and hit the guy in the helmet. Pembina Valley regroups in their own zone, but McCarthy brings it back down, helps his teammates. Throws it over to Klippenstein, knocks it back to McCarthy, to Klippenstein, looking for the good shot. That's over, I believe that's Allison, back to McCarthy. Oh, Schindel just misses the backhand, goes over the net. And Southwest Cougars able to clear the puck. We'll be switching, getting some new penalty killers out there, some fresh legs. Pembina Valley setting up behind the net. And here they come. McCarthy quarterbacking this. He has Allison to his right and Schindel to his left. Throws it in deep. Schindel able to get it back. Allison knocks enough of the puck off that Sheffer is able to get it. Gets it back to Allison. Allison has the puck up along the boards. Throws it back in deep to Schindel. And there will be a slashing penalty. Pembina Valley slashed a defender's stick away from the number 3, Trent Sambrook. Trent's a small little guy there, but I've seen him a lot today. I've said his name a few times, and so they obviously trust him there on defense.
Him and Corey King, really, just the little guys. Sometimes you laugh at the little guy, but I like to call them peshies because, I'm not here to amuse you. They may not bring the strength, but they definitely bring some heat and really interfere.
Now the Allison called for the slashing penalty, so we have even 4-on-4 hockey for the next 40 seconds. Pembina Valley able to win that. Oh, but they're lucky to get away from the icing as the puck just touches the goalie. The face-off down Southwest Cougars end. Yeah, indeed. Sometimes those little guys, sometimes they're harder to hit. They kind of maneuver out. And one thing, especially with a head contact penalty, you have to be careful about hitting them because you might be hitting them in the head. And, it's like, well, that's not fair. Well, head injuries aren't fair. So you have to kind of change the way you deal with them sometimes. And Pembina Valley gets the puck. Cobb throws it to Riley Gertz, and Riley Gertz has the puck, able to get it, keep it. Yeah, that's Jacob Corrals with him. There are 2 Corrals on Pembina Valley. I apologize. I haven't been always differentiating between Ethan and Jacob. Southwest Cougars able to bring it down, and their penalty's over. They'll have a 1:20 power play here. Great long pass of Sven Badson. Penalty killing, trying to sending pass to Ethan, but not able to get it through. Ethan throws a puck in. Oh, and Badson just putting enough pressure there, and their penalty kill is getting some offensive force, but now Southwest Cougars are able to corral the puck, set it up, and they're moving it down the ice here. And Landon Roberts comes down, deacon through. These teams are changing, trying to get their power play line out. Great clear of Pembina Valley.
Yeah, you can see Pembina Valley's kind of holding back, being one man short. They're not looking to really push into the zone and leave their area open.
Indeed, and doing just great hockey all around, even here on the penalty kill. Able to steal that puck in the neutral zone and throw it back in. Corey King trying to set up and get something here with 20 seconds left in their power play. Not able. Ooh! Rose loses the puck, and here comes Southwest Cougars. Oh, just not able to get it. I believe that was, again, Fortin. Kind of gets the puck knocked away last second. Corey King shoots the puck, but it gets tipped up from Pembina Valley player up into the netting. So 4 seconds left in this penalty kill for Pembina Valley. So you have a face-off, and you hope to kind of set up on offense, because sometimes when you get set up on offense right at the end of the power play, you can carry that over into even strength and get a good chance. So Southwest Cougars will be looking to do that.
Yeah, Trent Sandbrook, really, he's all over it. He's right on that puck. He's not afraid to harass the Hawks. He's keeping it out of the zone.
Linesman just giving warning to the wingers there. Pembina Valley able to win the face-off. Time's run out on their penalty, but they ice it anyway. That will be an icing. You just gotta, as a defensive face-off in your zone, and of course the player who came out of the box has to go out of the box. Pembina Valley coach not happy with how slow his player was let out of the box and not able to get off the ice in time for that icing. Being thrown back in. Pembina Valley throwing the puck out, and that's Allison, the recipient of the penalty, bringing it. Trying to center pass, but not able to. He'll get off the ice now, as they hope. Cobb coming back to replace him. Southwest Cougars bringing the puck in deep. That's Tyson Pringle. Trying to get some offense there, but not quite able to. Pembina Valley able to come all the way back. McCarthy gets hauled down, trying to lean in. Not able to get by the player.
We got some talking over in the far corner. Not exactly friendly.
We've talked about that as tempers kind of heat up here. You might see that more and more. And
yeah. Well, and it might even be the play that they're making where, you know, maybe they throw in a couple words every so often. Nothing serious, but enough to rile them up, right?
Pembina Valley with offensive face-off here. They did win it, but a great play by number 11, Matthew Ramsey. He's able to get the puck deep into the zone. He loses his stick, kind of not holding on to it. Pembina Valley able to counterattack here. Schindel has the puck, bringing it into the zone. We've talked about being strong on his skates. Cobb taking the puck and gets knocked away. Throwing off Cliftenstein at the puck. Cliftenstein's throw. Oh, nice tip by Schindel. But great play by Cook. Get the glove on it. We'll have the face-off. Southwest Cougars able to bring the puck out, and that's Ryan Gunnarsson bringing it in, throws it in deep. Matthew Ramsey with him, has the puck now, trying to get some offense started. Gunnarsson tries centering pass to McCorrister, but just not able to hold on to it, and Pembina Valley's counterattacking. That's Sven Scheffner. Oh, his pass hits off a skate, and it goes back the other way. Pembina Valley able to get it in neutral zone, delayed offside, able to let Southwest Cougars set up. Southwest Cougars able to knock it in. Ryan Gunnarsson and Ramsey working the puck. Gunnarsson, oh, just over the net, getting a shot off. They haven't had a lot of shots this period, and they're going to need that. They keep the puck behind the net. Tanner Klein passing it back to Austin Klein. Austin throwing it across. Oh, Southwest Cougars. Corey King shoots the puck. Doesn't hit anyone to Gagnon. Gagnon in position and able to cover up.
If the Pembina Valley Hawks are looking to start aggravating the Cougars, it's looking like it's working. You know, some small words being exchanged, a little couple bumps, nothing serious. But you know what? Maybe that's why they're hanging back this period. Not quite pushing so hard on them, like you were saying. Not quite as many shots. Really just trying to get them worked up, maybe burn some of their energy out and take them on the third period.
From the Valley Hawks, able to get the puck out of the zone. Days with Ethan Carrolls. Oh, Day. Oh, that will be a knee or a trip, whatever you want to call it. That was a dangerous hit. That'll be knee. That's on number 6, I believe, Austin Klein. You know, it didn't look purposeful. It wasn't a blatant. But as Day was just trying to get around him, he just kind of leaned differently, and you can't do that. Knees, they can get damaged so easily that you got to protect knees.
Especially coming from the side there.
Oh, Cobb able to keep that puck down. That was a great effort. Pembina Valley here with a power play, 2:42 left. Number 18, as Tyler Gozak going penalty kill. Shoot, just missed the net, glove side. Ramsey gets the puck, able to knock it in. Gozak putting on pressure.
2 minutes for knee. Time the penalty.
Pembina Valley setting back up. That's Hatley. Hatley, the captain, quarterbacking that's power plays we often seen him do. Ethan Carroll. Oh, sorry, not Ethan. Jacob Carrolls getting the puck in deep. Cobb and Riley Gertson not able to keep it in. Landon Roberts knocking it in deep for the penalty killing Southwest Cougars. A long pass. Allison has it in the offensive zone. He passes to Schindel. Schindel has the puck, shoots it just wide, glove side of the net. Schindel back to Allison. Allison has Sheffer in front of the net. Pembina Valley getting their second power play line out. They're setting it up. Allison back to McCarthy. McCarthy looking. Throws over to Klippenstein. Klippenstein has a puck. Back to, just whiffs. Not able to get it back to McCarthy. And Caleb Fortin bringing it in deep. Good hit by Klippenstein. Not let him get the puck to the net. McCorrister now putting on pressure and just doing a really good job as the Southwest Cougars. McCarthy bringing the puck back across center ice. Throws it in deep. And the puck goes over the net. It'll be brought back out. Offside area. 20-second left in the power play. Pembina Valley. Minute 10 left in the second period.
Now, Wyatt Cobb, we had him in the last game. He was really putting up a big presence, really moving around the ice really well. Didn't see too much of him in the first period or even just like the first half of the second. But now he's really starting to make a show, wondering if they're just kind of keeping him in the back pocket for when they need him.
As Cook their goalie doing 2 clearing attempts. The second one gets knocked down right to Fortin. Gets a shot on net, kick save. McCorrister not able to get the rebound. Fortin and McCorrister now putting on pressure. Even strength now, 40 seconds left. Goalie blocks the puck from that was a Fortin, not McCorrister shooting. Puck goes over the net. We have 36.5 seconds left in the second period. The Cougars getting a couple of shots recently. Picking up their shot total. They're just kind of languishing there at 7 shots most of the period, although they've gotten 3 recently. Of course, the end of the last period was 7 shots, so fighting for it in their offensive end, trying to get some more pucks on net, make Gagnon work. Just working hard in the corner there. Atlee throwing it around. Allison getting the puck on the boards. Centering pass, able to get it to Sheffer. Sheffer to Schindel. Schindel not able to get it. Cougar knocking the puck out. 10 seconds left. Look at him just try to eat the puck here. Pembina Valley putting some pressure, throwing the puck down. Not too worried about the time. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll be the end of the second period. So no goals. 7 shots, Pembina Valley. 3 shots, Southwest Cougars. It is 3-0 still, Pembina Valley over the Cougars. That period, Pembina Valley is doing what they've been doing all game. They're just playing some systematic, very good hockey. Cougar kind of ramping up the intensity and kind of see Pembina Valley, like you talked about, maybe just chirping them a bit, trying to make them make mistakes, not let them rally back, not let them, get that fire in them.
Now the Southwest Cougars, they are putting on good pressure. Like we have, Trent Sandbrook, like I was saying, and Corey King, little guys. And like I said, I used to be the little guy playing defense and working in the zone, and I also like to call little guys peshies, because we're not here to amuse you. And you know what? Like even if you stall a player in your zone for 30 seconds, that's all you really need. That's being a good defenseman, making sure to interrupt those plays, get your stick in there, not afraid. And then you have Callum Fortin in the second period. He's making some pretty good moves, pushing down ice pretty hard, looking at the net.
And the second period summary is brought to you by Lepke Auto Sales. Come see us today for a great deal on used car, truck, van, or SUV in Steinbach, or call 1-888-515-3472 for more information. My current vehicle I actually bought from them, Lepke. Very appreciative. I told them what I needed, and they kind of scrounged to their whole lot, and then at AHA I just had something in on trade and told me what would need work and what I needed, and very appreciative of them. Nice all-wheel drive. It really makes got it right before last winter, and first time I've ever had an all-wheel drive vehicle. You can notice the difference, so check them out today at Lepke Auto Sales.
Especially when you're coming out to hockey games, sometimes the road can be a little rough and you want you want all the players and the families make it there and home safe.
I think out of most, 4 times I was in the ditch, I think 3 of them was to or from a hockey game or tournament. So, so 2 or 3 times out of the 4. By that second period, we have Pembina Valley Hawks 3, Southwest Cougars 0. We'll be back after these commercials.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012, and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm, where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Farm Fitness. We're located in Ildushane, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at farmfitness.ca and come check us out.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
And we're back here in Morden, Manitoba at the Huron-Window Arena. Pembina Valley Hawks 3, Southwest Cougars nothing. I should look it up. I know there's a team, the Southwest Steelers. I don't know what league or even what sport they are, but I keep saying that. Sorry, Cougar fans. I think I've said it 2 or 3 times now. Sorry about that. But just a quick recap around the league. Brandon Wheat Kings win 2-1 over the Winnipeg Wild. It's halfway through the third period. Winnipeg Bruins over Kenora Thistles 1-0. Winnipeg Thrashers have a 4-1 lead over Parkland Rangers. 7:40 left in the third. Here, and then final game, Yellowhead Chiefs has a 4-1 lead over Central Plains. End of the second period. So we're talking about Sven Scheffner. He has a goal and assist today. You can pull him up on the screen here. And again, you know, we've seen him. He plays, of course, with Schindel and this is sometimes when you get old. I know I don't look that old, but Schindel and Allison. They're great, but we've also seen him with other people. He's a great role player. He came in today again, 10 points, 4 goals and 6 assists. And he came in with 9 points, 4 goals and 5 assists. Now he got one of each. A point a game guy. He's just someone, and so we're just bringing him. He's not the biggest player we have here on the screen. 6 feet, only 155 pounds. Still kind of needs to fill out his frame, but he's just doing great work. And it's just been fun seeing him. There's so many Pembina Valley players that have just been great fun watching. Today, they're all over the ice. They're doing everything exactly the way they need to. But Sven, he's been great to watch, so we'll just highlight him here.
Now, with Sven Scheffer with the Pembina Valley Hawks, just looking at his numbers really speaks to the overall Pembina Valley Hawks kind of play style. So he's got more assists than he does have goals, and a lot of guys, I think it's all about the goals. But you know what? When you really gel with your team and you're really putting it up, and you're, like my partner said here, 1 point per game kind of average. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it's you scoring the point because it's all about the team, right?
Indeed. So the second period summary at 11:38, Landon Roberts got a 2-minute penalty for head contact. Southwest Cougars. Pembina Valley 12:55 to end that penalty early. Tyson Allison slashed away the stick of was that Trent Sambrook, I believe? No, Tanner Lawrence. And then at 17:10, Southwest Cougars, Austin Klein gets a kneeing penalty again. It wasn't a malicious knee, but he did get kind of a knee there. And that second period summary is brought to you by Lefty Auto Sale. Thank you to them. Third period brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. Our dealership team is made of local residents who are passionate about our vehicles and delivering an exceptional client experience. Pembina Valley Chrysler has everything you need in a Manitoba Chrysler dealership, so put us to the test and we'll be sure you'll be impressed. Go to pembinavalleychrysler.ca today. I'm from Eastman region, so I've never been there, but they sponsor more than just hockey. I believe they sponsored some of our baseball this summer too, and so go give them a shout. Again, thank you, all our sponsors. Thank you helping us air amateur sports, because we know, at this age not so much. These guys are midgets. They're high school. They're a little cool. And of course, AAA midgets is an intense league. I couldn't compete, and I'm 10 years older than all these guys, 10 to 12, and but even then, we know that they greatly. It's a matter. It makes them feel good. Their family's able to watch, able to talk. Hey, this, hey, that. So yeah, thank you to our sponsors for that.
Now, even when you start talking about us filming, and it's really good for family that can't quite make it to the games. That's awesome, because they can still keep track of how their family members or friends are doing. And not just that, but when I grew up, I remember watching hockey on the big screen and always wanting to be the star. And I think it gives every kid a chance here just to be on the screen, have his his or her, talent showcased, and really, might even help with scouting. Who knows?
Indeed, and that's something where, if you get it around, and as smart TVs become more prevalent, you can actually watch these on smart TVs, Manitoba Sport Network. You pull it up there, and we're getting it in, the sports bars. We're getting it in lounges. We're getting it in restaurants, and as more and more, it could be, hey, this player, he's that kind of grit we need on our team, and so we do hope that it does help out the players, both their families to watch, but also the players, their futures, and sticking with the sports, even if it's not NHL. There's so many other leagues these days, AHL, KHL. There's so many leagues that, hey, now we actually have footage of the game rather than, oh, did a parent, bring a camera. So thank you to them. Of course, these games are always online. Go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and you can always look them up and watch them later. And some of the coaches do that. Ooh, puck bouncing around there in front of the Pembina Valley net, but they're able to bring it out. Yeah, some of our parents do that. Some of the coaches actually have talked about doing that, going back and just taking a look.
Knowing from my hockey career and even playing in football, video footage of every game is invaluable to every coach, because that way they can really focus when they have their players in the room and say, hey, you really got to pick it up here, or you're slacking on this, or we really have to cover on these zones when we're playing this team.
Pembina Valley ices the puck there, and they're able to get it out, but Southwest Cougars knocking it back in. Delayed offside, lets Pembina Valley set up back in their own zone. Trying to get the puck out, and they do. Bazin's coming down the ice. He has Ethan Carrolls with him. Bring it. Ethan throws it on net and gets knocked away by Cook. Throws it back, trying to get to Kaminsky. Kaminsky's not able to hold on to it. Hatley gets the puck, but it just bounced back, so he throws it in. And that'll be an icing, quick icing there, just trying to get a stick on it. Number 19, Jared McCorrister, not able to. Yeah, you see that in every sport now. There's tablets. The Microsoft Surface Pro is on the sideline of every NHL game, but you even see, or NFL game, but you even see in NHL tablets and stuff. Real-time adjustments, and of course, watching tape. Any sport, everyone watches tape to get ready for a game, and now these kids are able to do that. And hey, I didn't realize I was doing that wrong. I know what I can fix now. Southwest Cougars get the puck in their zone. Pembina Valley able to corral it. Rose throwing it up the board. Day misses it, but Ethan Carrolls able to knock it down. Waved off high stick. Carrolls, nice one-man effort, but just not able to get it on net into the corner. Just a great effort there by Ethan Carrolls. He will just keep working on it. Day trying to throw the puck, and Ethan has the puck again, just causing destruction there in that zone. Rose trying to throw the puck in from the point. The puck hits off a Cougar player and off into the meshing. So Ethan Carrolls, what a shift just from one end to the other. He's getting bumped, he's getting held, he's just everything, and he's able to just get the puck on net and around the net, and just a great play.
Yeah, we were talking about this a little bit during the intermission, and I think the Southwest Cougars are definitely taking the advice and maybe just dialing back a little bit on their aggressiveness, but keeping the defensive heat turned right up, right where they're at. They're really holding strong in their own zone.
Pembina Valley in the offensive zone there. Puck up, Schindel not quite able to get it on net. Puck coming out his other way, Southwest. Hunter Andrews throwing the puck. Oh, and there'll be a holding call. Hunter Andrews throws the puck to Josh Weens, who was being held. Josh Weens still gets it'll be a hooking. Josh Weens still able to get a stick on it, knocked into the goalie, but that will be a penalty. Pembina Valley Hawks, it's number 15, Jacob Carrolls.
You can definitely see that the Hawks are stepping it up a little bit more in this third period. Just trying to maybe even get a point or two lead on what the lead they already have, but really just try and secure their position. The Southwest Cougars really taking the lead from the Pembina Valley Hawks, and not quite as aggressive on the offense, just looking for those openings.
Cougars here, offensive zone on this power play. Looking to get something with it, but Pembina Valley able to clear it down. Ethan Carrolls putting pressure on the goalie, but Cook is able to throw it back out to McCorrister. McCorrister trying to knock the puck in, but it's stopped by Hatley. Of course, Hatley is just so strong, both offensively and defensively there at the blue line. Excuse me. Apologize to our radio listeners as we didn't bring you live. We are 17 minutes left in the third period. Southwest Cougars have a power play, just getting a couple of shots there on net. It's 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the power play. 3-0 Pembina Valley over the Southwest Cougars.
See, and you're definitely seeing it now. Like they're playing in the Hawks zone. They're having good passing, and that they've just slowed it down just a little bit. And now you're really starting to see that they're really getting into the flow of the Pembina Valley Hawks and able to kind of know where to be at the right times.
Southwest Cougars not able to keep it in, and the puck gets knocked out by Sivan Bazin. Sheffer putting pressure in. Cook trying to knock it out, but Sheffer stopping the puck. Cook having to dive so that Sheffer doesn't put it in an empty net. Ao putting pressure out, and his penalty kills just put a lot of pressure. But Southwest Cougars are coming back with Kalen Fortin. Fortin bringing it, deking around, knocking someone down with the puck after a shot. And he's able to get it. Puck comes bouncing back out, and he just knocks it in there. I didn't see who gave it to him from behind the net. That was number 7, I believe, Hunter Andrew. Just kind of doesn't let the puck go around the net, knocks it out front, and it's 3-1. Southwest Steelers goal scored.
See, and that's exactly what I was just talking about. They turned it down just a little bit, and they read right into that play, and he knew right where to be to just tap it in.
Of course, that can, momentum is such a big thing. Ref dropping the puck, and they're still. That was Jordan Trundley, who was still halfway between the blue and red line. Look at that, Southwest Cougars almost getting another good play there. Matthew Ramsey getting a tip from Fortin. Puck's in the corner, Pembina Valley trying to fight it out. Fortin looks like he could be a little bit shaken up when he goes off there. Great effort, just fire by Southwest Cougar team. Pembina Valley is finally able to break it out, but neutral zone, Cougars take the puck. Cougars come in, shot, puck goes wide, deflected wide. Kaminsky trying to knock it out, he's able to do it. McCarthy getting the puck, bring it down, he has Schindel with him. McCarthy throws it on net, and Cook's able to hold on to the puck. So that's Callum Fortin who gets the goal there. Down by 2 here. 15:09, so that changes the game if you're the Pembina Valley Hawks. The difference between 3 and 2 goals leads is pretty decent. So Cougars able to throw the puck, get it out, but Rose grabs it, throws it right back in. Cook stopping it for his defender. Cougars get the puck out, but it gets knocked right back in again. This time a long shot down, gets knocked in, Pembina Valley end. Klippenstein working around the boards, trying to get it out for Pembina Valley. They battle along the boards. And Cougars able to hold it in. Just battling hard are the Cougars. Tick sends the puck down the ice. No icing called. Cook playing the puck. Goes right to Cobb. Cobb throws it wide of the net. And the Cougars getting the puck. That's McCorrister on the boards there. Gets the puck past him. He's going down the ice. That's a close. I believe that's Ramsey with him. He shoots on net. Goes into the boards. Gets another shot. He knocks aside. Cougars keep putting up. Nice little tick there, just wide of the net by Ramsey. He keeps on the puck though in the corner, and they have 6 shots already this period after only having 10 in the first 2. Only 5 minutes. It's 6 minutes gone. Cougars able to keep the puck in again. McCorrister centering pass. Just kicked aside. Allison able to knock that puck out, being chained behind the stretch pass there. Weens will be looking to set it up for his team, looking for the long pass, Poseidon gets it. No, that's a dangerous spot, almost lost it to Schindel. Schindel, a dangerous player. Sheffer, Allison, and Schindel trying to reverse the pressure here. Sheffer, pass gets knocked away in the corner. Cougars trying to get it out. Deflect puck, goes up into the
hockey fans, you're winning 50-50 ticket number for this afternoon's
puck goes up into the netting, and that'll be a face-off down in the Cougar zone. So the Cougars are, this is what they need to do. They've put pressure the other way. They've turned the game around, and Pembina Valley really needs to they can't just sit back and let the game flow the way it is, just run their plays. They're going to have to adjust if this keeps up. Cougars coming in. And that is Fortin again. We've seen Fortin all over the ice, both ways, a lot of shots in net. Just doing very good. Of course, Fortin came into the game with 8 points, 2 goals, 6 assists. They got their goal here in the third period.
We got some smart card playing by both coaches here. Like we didn't see too much of Jordan Chudley in the first and second period. He had a little bit of action. It was kept in the back pocket. I'm thinking for this last period here to kind of step up the defense and keep it in the zone. Same with the Pembina Valley Hawks. They have Jacob Carrolls. Not too much in the beginning of the game, but he's really making a show here in the third period.
And here comes Ethan Carrolls, throws it up to Day. Not able to hold the puck. Oh, no, he's able to steal it from the Cougars. Centering pass gets knocked off to the side. Catley getting with Pembina Valley, throwing it back in. Bazin throwing it on net. Blocked away by Cook. Cougars, miscommunication there. Almost knocks the puck in their own zone, keeps it in their own zone, but gets it to neutral ice before Pembina Valley throws it back in deep. And we got line switching for Pembina Valley. Long stretch pass. Ramsey coming in. Oh, sorry, not Ramsey. That's Roberts. Roberts coming in, trying to deke around, not able to get around Rose. Throws on that. Rose, we didn't hear too much from the second period. I don't know if he was just other side of the ice. Oh, Cougars getting a couple knocks in and not quite able to make it. Back to the defenders, throwing it on net. Oh, gets tipped off to the corner. That's Gunmanson, I believe. Has the puck now. Cougars trying to knock the puck down. Oh, big hit. That'll be a cross-check, I believe, by Rose. And it is cross-check on number 11, Ramsey. He was just kind of turning around. When you're doing that quick turn and you're kind of lean, you're already in a vulnerable position, and Rose brought up his hands and knocked him down. And, you're not going to get hurt too bad on that play, but it was definitely a cross-check. You got to keep your hands down. You got to lower your shoulder, keep your feet on the ice.
Yeah, cross-checking is not exactly the best thing to do, but you got to admit that was perfect timing for that hit.
Mm-hmm. Ramsey's, I don't know if there's much more he could have done there to protect himself, but if he would have kept the stick down, it would have been a good, clean hit. It wasn't even that hard. He was just kind of pushing him down, but have your stick up, it's a penalty. They're able to clear it down. 30 seconds gone in his penalty kill. Ayo putting pressure on Cook. Cook throwing up. Cook likes to play that puck, it looks like. Hunter Andrew bringing the puck in. He has Roberts with him. Pembina Valley clearing it. Calum Fortin stopping the puck again, passing across over to Chudley. Chudley throwing it in. Pembina Valley just trying to knock around the Cougars. Long clearing pass. And, Sheffer's able to get it. It's 2-on-1 with Ethan Corrales. Good shot by Sheffer. Cook able to save it flying around there. It looked like the puck kind of moved that kind of extra breath that sometimes your heart stops. That it looks like, there's a 5-hole there and the goalie's not on top of it yet, but Cook able to get on that puck. And, Cook has looked really good. You take away that first 3 minutes and he has 18 shots and only 1 goal. And again, those 2 goals haven't kind of a whole team getting beat by just a superior team, not so much that they let themselves down. It was just Pembina Valley clicking so well.
Yeah, they definitely came switched on, and the Randy Cook, definitely not a crease goalie. He's not afraid to move out in his zone and control it, and even hey, forwards, you don't have to come back here. I'll just toss it up to you.
Cougars almost getting a shot there, but Jacob Carroll's stealing the puck from him. Down in our kind of blind corner there. Oh, great shot by Gunmanson, but
equally good glove too.
Of course, Gagnon, we talked about his .255 goals against average coming into this game with 20 shots. Now 20 shots, that's a lot of shots. What did they come into the period with 10? So doubled their shots already, and halfway through the third period only. So that's a lot of pressure, and Pembina Valley really is going to have to steal momentum back. Ramsey gives it back to Kozak. Kozak throws it into Ramsey. Gunnarsson tries to stop the puck, not able to, but Ramsey gets the puck, throws it back to King. King bringing it in the slot, shoots, gets knocked aside by Klippenstein, I believe. We got full strength here. McCorrister into the corner. Puck bouncing around. McCorrister trying to steal the puck back from McCarthy. Bodies running into each other. Ramsey has it. Throws it back in the corner. Gudmundsson. The puck comes loose. Dave for Pembina Valley coming down. He has Kaminsky. We haven't talked about Kaminsky much either since the first period. He's in there now. Noah Gertson. Puck comes flying back out. And Hatley, just so many minutes, Hatley. He seems to be on every other shift. Throws it up, Day able to knock it in, and Pembina Valley switches. Cougars will be covering up the puck. Pembina Valley will get an offensive face-off here.
Yeah, good move on Randy Cook there, because the Cougars in this last round have been really able to push it right into the Hawks zone. So if you want to try and stop the play and get it so then they can bust out on a breakaway.
Heinzman throwing out, maybe taking too long there for the Cougars. I'm not sure. Face-off drop. Cougars able to win. They'll be flicking it out. Doesn't hit any rafters. Hits the board at the red line. Able to get the puck in deep in the zone. Hatley, looks like feet ran into each other there. Ween's feet into Hatley, but coming down. Schindel battling, trying to get the puck in. He does get it deep, but he does. Oh, no, Sheffer gives it to Schindel. Schindel over to Allison. Allison isn't able to get the pass. Throws it back. Rose coming back all the way to their zone after missing that one. Oh, sends the ref ducking. Luckily, good icing call from Pembina Valley there. Kind of a quick Pembina Valley looking to throw the puck up the boards, and the ref has to duck, but I think he came back and still hit him in the shoulder back, and I think one of the Cougars players, as he was going by the Pembina Valley goalie, might have got a stick in the face of Gagnon there. It didn't look intentional, just kind of the butt on the back of his glove, just kind of getting close, trying to squeeze between. So
yeah, you can, and just like you were saying earlier, Hatley's getting a lot of time. Same with Allison and Schindel. Now you can definitely see that Hatley is the playmaker, and Schindel's the guy that carries it out. And then you got Rose and Noah Gertson really keeping it in the zone so Hatley can make those plays, and
we like the timeout called by Pembina Valley. I'd like to thank TELUS for providing internet here in Verdun to bring you these games. Of course, we can't just use the basic internet you'd use at home, uploading in high def. So we'd like to thank you for getting it in, and often on the phone with them to deal with any issues. If you guys have issues with internet or with our stream, oftentimes we get a guy out here during the game to fix it, to upgrade it, or add in a booster. Puck is dropped from the Valley, trying to fight it out in zone. The Cougars with just that intensity, able to do something with it, and you can just kind of see the physicality is picking up here again, both teams. Oh, puck shut down, and linesman waves off the icing. Klippenstein has the puck behind his net. Oh, and just knocked down. What a great hit. Cobb getting it, though. Center ice. Has Riley Gertson with him. Throws it over a little bit too far in front of him. And there's some extracurricular, and Riley Gertson will be thrown out.
The Pembina Valley Hawks would like to say thank you to Co-op for being a sponsor this hockey season. You're at home here. Thank you for supporting the Pembina Valley Hawks.
That'll be Riley Gertson and Tyson Kozak getting misconduct penalties. So that'll be 5-on-5 hockey still, coincidental. Just be thrown in the box to kind of keep this physicality in check. And of course, we've talked about how sometimes when a game gets more intense, emotions get more intense, and the refs just want to keep on top of that, not letting that escalate in something that could get someone hurt. Chorister throwing the puck on net, and Gagnon with that glove just saving it so easily. We have 7:36 left in Pembina Valley with 3 goals versus Southwest Cougars 1 goal. But Cougars have really turned it on over twice as many shots. But nice stretch pass by Pembina Valley, and Sheffer bringing it in his own. Of course, Sheffer has a goal and assist this game. Not able to do anything, and here comes the Cougars on the way back. That's Fortin. Fortin's just been so dominant, and of course McCorrister as well, their team captain, getting a puck in front of the net. Fortin trying to do something with it. Pembina Valley knocking it out. It hits off the glass and into the Cougars bench, so the puck will be coming back into Pembina Valley zone. 7:06 left in the third period. Again, first 2 periods, Cougars 10 shots. Half of the third period, 11 shots now. And they've just ramped it up. And, of course, Pembina Valley, it's not that they're playing worse, but, you know, they're having to struggle just a little bit more. Great game to watch, great hockey.
Yeah, they were really keeping up with the Cougars in the first and the second period, really kind of playing into that aggressiveness of the Cougars and really trying to get them out. But now that the Cougars kind of dialed it back, I think they came into this, big hit. Oh, another one. Oh.
Landon Roberts will be going to the box. You can hear the Pembina Valley coach in front of us just telling his players to leave it. Let's get that penalty. Let's get that power play. Let's make this game's our again. And that'll be a 2-minute penalty for Landon Roberts for head contact. Of course, head contact, such an important penalty these days with, you know, my sports career came to an end with head injuries. Of course, even how long ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago when I was in actually probably more like 15 years ago now, when I had to give up contact sports, because even then, hey, if you can walk straight, you can shake it off. You did, and now we know that's not the case. So that head contact, it was a hard hit, and, you know, maybe 10 years ago it wouldn't have been called, and now it is.
And it's a serious thing too. Even with these young guys here, like you were saying, they're not some of them are not quite the biggest, but still, when you get hit in the head, you get hit in the head. It's not about how hard you get hit; it's about how hard your brain bounces around.
For head contact at 13-18.
Pembina Valley just setting it up, just slowing it down, which has been kind of neat. Oh, nice pass over to Noah Gertzen, just misses the net. They're setting it up again. McCarthy and Allison over there on the far side. Oh, able to keep it down to Schindel. Sheffer's in front of net. McCarthy and Allison over on the side. Again over to Noah Gertzen. Gertzen across. Oh, Allison just not quite able to get that in. Now Schindel and McCarthy. Allison and Schindel switching spots. McCarthy throwing it in. Allison coming on the rebound. What a good offensive try for Pembina Valley.
Yeah, Pembina Valley, it really seems like in the last few minutes of this period, they've changed that posture from trying to dial in the aggressiveness of the Southwest Cougars and just kind of keeping it in their zone, taking shots whenever they can, really running down the clock to try and secure that lead.
Kozak and Riley Gertzen out of block with further coincidental minors. Cougars able to win the face-off and get the puck down. There is 50 seconds left in this penalty kill for the Cougars. Of course, down by 2. They're hoping to kill this penalty and turn on the offense the other way. As Rose coming down Pembina Valley, hoping to set it up. Throws it in deep. Day looking to go get it the other side. Not able to, but Cobb coming in behind him. No, not able to as well, and Cougars are bringing it down. Fortin coming down the ice. Slaps it on net, and Gagnon gets it in the breadbasket there and just holds on to it. 26 seconds left in this power play from the Valley.
Yeah, I think they, for the most part of the third period, they really tried to dial into that aggressiveness and get the Southwest Cougars going, but really wasn't having much of an effect, and you can definitely see now they're just holding back, trying to secure that lead.
I think in between second and third period, the Cougars coach told them keep up the physical, but cut back on the extracurricular, and you can see that the Cougars have picked it up and are doing a good job. They did get this penalty now, but it could rattle their team. It could just wear them down as well, as we're back to full strength hockey. Pembina Valley getting a good chance in front of the net, but not quite able to capitalize as Ethan Carroll's right at the end of that power play. Still set up, we talked about setting up at the end of a power play. You can kind of carry it on to extra strength, and that's what Pembina Valley is doing here. Ross coming, slap shot, hits player in front of the net. Oh, Cougars are able to bring her the other way. Weems has the puck. He has Fortin with him. Not able to get it deep, and he just kind of holds it back, and Hatley knocks him down. He's able to keep the puck. What a play by Weems. Gets it to Fortin. Fortin on net. Not able to knock it in. Oh, and there's some extra. Oh, that'll be tossing and game misconducts out there.
Thought he was starting to hit the ref there for a sec. There's just a big pile up right behind the Hawks goal, or the Hawks nest anyway.
I'd like to thank our third period sponsors now. We interrupt or stoppage and play. Pembina Valley Physiotherapy. Rest deal. This is Pembina Valley Physiotherapy, Manitoba Seeds, Melanie Bondland Athletic Therapy, Funks Toyota, and Four Seasons Chiropractic Clinic.
Yeah, we had Rose there, started throwing some punches, and looking like number 15 started to reply a little bit. You know, that aggressiveness that we were talking about early in the first two periods starting to get to the boys here.
It's unfortunate for number 15 Callum Fortin. You know, just been such an offensive presence, and I believe he'll be gone the rest of the game here. I don't see how he's not. But you know, you don't want to get punched in the face, but at that point you just kind of want to suck it up and take it. But they're both off, they're both in the box. And Pembina Valley just makes a big rush. Be one of those times throwing two players in the box like that, it can either calm things down or pick it up. It looks like it might be picking it up here, and a lot more body checks, a lot more, you know, that extra stride to finish a check. Extra after the play, the crease gets a little bit bigger, so it'll be up to the rest to keep on that. You know, we like physical hockey, but we don't like dirty hockey, and you know, we don't like the Zebras to be the stars of the show. But really, that's their job, is to keep things under wraps, especially high school students like these guys. You know, it's you don't want. I've heard of high school students blowing out a knee in a dirty play and never being able to play again. We don't want something like that to happen.
Yeah.
Schindel trying to keep the puck in from Pembina Valley, but not able to. Cougars bringing it around. Oh, he's able to kind of steal the puck there, but trips over a stick. Pembina Valley is able to throw it around, but it misses everyone, goes all the way around, and that should be an icing. And it is 3:14 left in the third period. Pembina Valley are up 3-1 over Southwest Cougars.
Now, you definitely see a change. Like, the intensity is picked up on both sides, but you're really not quite gelling. I think both those players taken out at that time just kind of threw a little bit of disruption. You got Callum Fortin, he was really big on the offense, and then Rose, number 7, he was really big on defense, able to keep it into their zone, but now they can't quite keep it there.
Cougars getting a chance there, but not quite able to deal with it. Getting back in the middle. Oh, Schindel able to steal the puck there in the neutral zone, a whiff pass and bringing it deep. Talked about his strength, and his ability to just set up plays by pushing around people. Guy in the net, not Allison Sheffer, bounces over Allison, and Weems knocking the puck in the zone. Doesn't stay there. Sheffer getting it. He has Schindel and Allison with him. He's carrying it with him. They'll set up. Sheffer throws it on net, and Cook's able to hold it and
At this time,
bring it in.
Pembina Valley Hawks would like to say thank you, hockey fans, for attending this afternoon's game.
2 minutes and 37 seconds left here. Shots are 26 for Pembina Valley Hawks, 25 for Cougars. So a lot more shots. Pembina Valley Hawks, you know, had 16 shots end of second, so 10 shots this period. 10 shots going into this period for the Cougars, now up to 25, so 15 shots for them. So a lot more shots, both teams, just in general, and the game's just picked up. The speed has picked up, and the intensity has also picked up, and it's been fun to watch. Cougars bringing it out of their zone. Gundermanson trying to get it in. Delayed offside.
Cougars fighting hard to even it up, at least on the scoreboard.
Riley Gertson trying to bring it deep. Pembina Valley not able to do so. Cougars keeping it high. A lot of extra efforts there, and does finally get deep. Cougars throwing it up. Ethan Carroll's wanting to knock it in, not quite able to. Jacob knocking it in now. Cook playing the puck. Talks about how he likes to play the puck, although it's less extreme sometimes. He does. Pass it up the board, and Austin Klein throws it up, knocked in, and Icing waved off. Cougars.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the Pembina Valley Hawks is he's using Hatley as an asset. He's anytime he wants to really make a play, he'll switch him out and get him out there.
Yeah, he's riding him. He's probably at the point where you play him at whenever he has the legs. Minute 20, we'll be seeing the goalie pulled soon, I imagine, as Cougars put the puck in deep. And here comes the goalie, Cook coming out, extra attacker coming on. Pembina Valley trying to get the puck out, and they are. Oh, no, it does get stolen there in the neutral zone. Look at Cougars, they're just swarming.
Time for pressure.
You have 2 goals you need to get. Oh, puck comes bouncing out. Cougars trying, oh no, not a good shot. Chudley trying to get it past, but McCarthy not letting him. Second effort, knocks the puck away from McCarthy. Puck's in the zone, and it'll be offside. 46.5 seconds left here in the third period. 6 skaters on the ice for the Cougars.
Yeah, really at this point in the game, you really want to have that pressure in the other team's zone. You really just want to keep it there, and you don't need a goalie to hold it in their zone, right?
And the Cougars will be taking a timeout, so we'll go to a commercial break, I believe. Yes, Derek said yes. First I thought he may have shook his head no, so we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Fair and Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chenes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga, and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.
And we're back. Timeout is over. See the Cougars coming out with their 6 players, empty net, trying to get 2 goals. 2 goals in 46.5 seconds. That's a tall order. It's not impossible. I mean, if they can get the pressure that they put on this period, it is definitely doable. And they do win it. Oh, defender kind of juggles the puck. The puck's just being thrown around the neutral zone there. Oh, that's a delayed offside. That is not good. They did not want that. I didn't see that extra player deep in the zone, and neither did his teammates. Get it in there, and they're just, again, we talked about them swarming, and they're doing that, but Pembina Valley just throwing the puck around. You know, the puck's always moving. You can't swarm to one place. Oh, puck's out in front. Nice weak shot by Chunley, goes wide. Wasn't actually too weak. It looked like it, but he did get some oomph on it. Ethan Corral's getting across the center ice. Oh, just inches wide of the net, but as the time runs down, that'll be the game. Pembina Valley Hawks win over the Southwest Cougars 3-1. And what was a hard-fought game. I mean, it was a fun game. This was not. It was great hockey. This is, I mean, midget AAA. You know, you hear midget. If you haven't watched too many of these games and you watch this game, you have to just. I hope you were as blown away by it as I was, because again, it was fun. I don't know, like, you don't want to just add too much to that.
And you know what? Everybody looks at the wins and the losses, and this was a real good game, like a hard fight put up by the Cougars. Pembina Valley Hawks were just in it on that first period. Right off the hop, they just threw in some real hard pressure, and you know what? That paid off for them in the end. In the third period, the Cougars, you know, they stepped down a little bit of their aggressive play. Still a little rough, but you know, looking to gel and flow with the rest of their teammate, and really it showed when they got that 1 point, and they were really playing the Hawks zone.
Yeah, and if we wrap up this game, we'll just briefly call out the other games around the league. Brandon Wheat Kings beat the Winnipeg Wild 2-1. Winnipeg Bruins beat the Kenora Thistles 2-0. Winnipeg Thrashers beat Parkland Rangers 4-1. And then Yellowhead Chiefs 5-2 over Central Plains. I do believe that game is over now. Let's see if there's a final score. But yeah, what a great game. Pembina Valley, they came out, again, we talked about it. They came out and they ran. It's like, you know, you run plays, And, play sounds like a football term or something else, but in hockey you have plays, move it out of your zone, move it through neutral zone, move it in the other person's zone. They came and they did that. They ran their system, and all you can just say is it worked. It worked for them, all ends of the ice. The issues in neutral zone were almost completely gone, and they look good, and they come up with a win. They're now 5-4-1-1, a little over 500 now. Well, I guess 1-1, you get the 1 point. It's kind of hard. Are you 500 or what? But go up to 12 points, and they're kind of in that middle part of the league, and this just helps so much.
Yeah, the Southwest Cougars made a real good show. Like they had the Pesci's, number 8 Corey King and number 3 Trent Hambrook really just pushing hard on that defense. Like I said, they might not bring the strength, but they certainly do bring the heat. And if you can distract a defenseman just long enough for your teammates to be able to get in there and do it, that's what they were doing all game. Then you had Jordan Chudley and Tanner Lawrence really just stepped up the D, especially in the second period there, and in the third mostly, just keeping it in the Hawks zone, just trying as best they could, keeping it out of the neutral zone at least, just keeping it behind the blue. Then you had Hunter Andrew, number 7, with a good little goal, and that's right when I was talking about they started to slow down and gel, and it was just that perfect timing. He was right there when he needed to be. You could see the play, and he just tapped it right in that perfect little opening. And then on the Pembina Valley Hawks, you heard us talking about them all game. Number 9, Colton Schindel. Number 12, Sven Schaefer. Number 14, Tyson Allison. Number 21, Noah Gertzen. Number 7, Logan Rose. Number 10, Braden Klippenstein. Number 17, Nicholas Hadley. And Jacob Carroll's making a good little show at the end there. Really, we have a lot of highlight players on the Pembina Valley Hawks, and that's just like I was saying earlier with the goals and assists. That really shows a team that knows how to work together. You have Sheffer taking care of the plays. Same with Schindel. Then you had Noah Gertzen, Logan Rose, Braden Klippenstein, really holding up that D. And Hatley was right there with the D2, but he was really directing traffic, making those plays, and then having Sheffer or Allison or Schindel really taking care of it. And Wyatt Cobb was really in there for the last little bit.
Yeah, and just as you're naming off these guys, it's like you can name almost everyone on the team, and we're calling them because they were all doing their job. They were all in the right place at the right time, and of course, when you're backed by Martin Gagnon, 25 shots, only 1 goal. I mean, that was, if they can carry this momentum, Pembina Valley, we talked about in a month from now, they'll be up in the top half and not stuck where they are. We'll bring up Nicholas Hatley's page on the screen here, and just talk about him here. And this isn't the first game where we've noticed him, but here it looked like, he was there. The Cougars would come in, they're pushing the rush, and he was there. He was there. That boom, that's a very loud boom, but that's the way he did it. And he would stop them, and it seems like every other shift he was double shifting, but he didn't slow down. Now we look, he only has a few points on the season, but it doesn't tell you the whole story of him. Is he's just been he's solid. He's a big kid, 6'1", 205, I believe it was. But yeah, there we are, and it's just amazing. So I don't know, Pembina Valley, just their whole system won player of the game, I would say. Yeah. But if I had to pick someone out, it was just his defense, because in that third period, the Cougars, again, they came out 15 shots, only 10 in the first 2, 15 in that third. And he just, all their defenders were shutting them down, but we kept saying he was throwing people around, he was getting the puck to a winger, he was getting the puck across the blue line. It was just great to watch. So Hatley, if your team did so well that it's hard to pick someone, but if I'm going to pick one person, I'm going to say, hey, let's talk about this guy. And definitely, you have your offensive captains, you have your defensive captain, and you look at just this game as an example is a perfect reason why you want to have a defensive captain, somebody who can hang back at the blue line, see how things are going, and then see who's open, see who's not. Not to say that a forward captain isn't bad, coordinating the team in the zone, really getting in there, but
strong defense overall for the Pembina Valley Hawks, and strong offense as well. Like, it was a really good. They weren't particularly strong in either area. They were just really well balanced, and I think, like I was saying, just the way they gel as a team, just really obviously showed them how well it works.
Yeah, when someone comes in and says a team just really has gelled, which is what you said at the beginning, sometimes it throws people off. Well, what do you mean they play as a team? It's a team sport. But then you watch a game like this, and it's almost like that light. Like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I can see what you're talking about. They just work. They just work.
Yeah, and as in all things, you kind of have to dial it back to good coaching as well. Like, you could see the coach, he was keeping players in the pocket for right that perfect time. And that was just the overall way that the Pembina Valley was really playing, was just taking those chances right when they were opportune.
And capitalizing. So, scoring summary. We have all three Pembina Valley goals in the first period. The first two really quick, 106 Tristan. Excuse me. Tristan Day scoring, assisted by Nicholas Hatley. And then at 2:42, Tyson Allison scoring, assisted by Sven Scheffer and Jaden McCarthy. And then Sven getting a goal at 17:34, assisted by Spencer Kaminsky and Jaden McCarthy. There'd be a blanked second period. And then third period, we had Caleb Fortin getting a power play goal, assisted by Hunter Andrew and Landon Robbins. And, of course, we talked about, Caleb. I think there was a penalty coming on Rhodes there, and he just kind of got into it, got heated. Unfortunate for him, because he was turning it up. If there was a player, I would say we have to kind of focus for them. It would be him. He was all over. That's for Southwest Cougars. He was all over the ice. We look. He came into the game with 8 points. This is his 9th point of the year. Was that goal, and he was everywhere. And it's really unfortunate they couldn't use him there, but he shouldn't hang his head. I mean, the whole Southwest Cougars, I don't think they need to hang their heads. They did well. The system of Pembina Valley was just so strong. Again, we looking back, is their record 3-9 now. It doesn't look good, but if you look at the stats, you look at the score sheets, and then you look at the way they played today, it's like, okay, these haven't been. The wheels haven't fallen off. You've just hit bumps at the wrong time, and I think Caleb Fortin kind of, emphasizes that today, as you can just see him, and you can just see that with one or two bounces, and this team, it could have gone the other way.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we should give the Southwest Cougars a little brush, because every time they just got right back up, knocked the dust off their shoulders, and they were right in there. And I was saying earlier, people looking at points and wins and everything like that, maybe they weren't there to see the game, but this was a hard-fought game. And if you really look at the game, like the Pembina Valley Hawks, they got their 3 goals for the entire game right in the first period. Mm-hmm. So that has to say that the rest of the game, they were putting up solid defense, that they weren't able to get in on them anymore. And I think maybe those first 3 goals were just almost a wake up that, hey, we're here, we got to start getting on it. And you saw that they did get on it, throughout the game. But the Pembina Valley Hawks, just that system right off the start, you were saying, is powerful.
Yeah, and take off that first 3 minutes of the game, and it's a 1-1 game. So penalty summaries, we got a few here. Let's see. 4 for Pembina Valley, 4 for Southwest Cougars. None in the first period, and then things just kind of got a little bit more heated later on. So, all in all, great game by both. Just a fun game to watch. Really, really a great time here. So we like to thank our game summary sponsor, for Low Farm Co-op. For all your fertilizer needs, contact Low Farm Co-op. Here in Morgan, Manitoba, I'm Kevin Larson with Alec
Ricard.
Ricard, kind of went for that. I remember it, Captain Picard, but Rick. So,
Yep.
Trekkie and me. Just thank you everyone. Thank you our sponsors, featuring amateur sports and here in Manitoba. Have a good night. Kevin Larson, Manitoba Sportsnet.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Farm Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chenes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at farmfitness.ca and come check us out.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.